all, and welcome back for the finale of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Man, this run may have taken a bit longer than we anticipated, but it will never reach the 9 months of Legend, and thus we have veritable proof that HFC has improved over time.
I don't know about that, Cypher, but we do what we can.
So anywho, the world sent us this door. I guess they hate Xemnas as much as we do, and we get to see Mickey Mouse kicking some more ass, so what could be finer?
Problem is that he's so short, like the keyblades don't line up quite as much, and that's setting me off something fierce when they do that.
Weird, I'm the one with the OCD and whatnot, but here you are complaining.
I know you've known me for a long time, I have always been like that, dude.
Oh, you have a dragon now. I guess Kingdom Hearts just gives you a dragon.
Yeah, I like how somehow he got some big-ass Persona dragon out of fucking nowhere when he entered Kingdom Hearts. Fuck it, why not, right? I mean, he's the final boss, may as well.
I have special privileges.
I will have to be sure and remember that.
Oh, I wanted this song, A Fight to the Death, in Melody and Memory so much. One of the only tracks not in there.
Really? That's strange.
Speaking of things not here, good job, Mickey. Alright, I guess me and Riku will handle things here. Donald Goofy, you run back up.
Getting to this point originally, when I played Vanilla, the scope of this fight is still pretty fucking good. Like, you know, you're running through this, again, it's a big Persona kind of city in the sense, and, you know, the ensuing fight with the gigantic dragon mech and all the shit that happens, and shit's flying everywhere. I mean, look, we all know Kingdom Hearts is anime, but this, at least until KH3 came out, this was anime as fuck, and I was pretty on board with that, actually.
Sora and, well, Riku, I guess. Riku is a bit more understandable, I think, because he was always slightly more powerful. But Sora just starts pulling out all these, like, Keyblade Master tier feats out of nowhere. And at the time, I was like, oh my god, yes, this is just like anime, I love it. But thinking back, and with all the criticisms toward, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 and the shit Sora's able to do in there, it's like, I wonder if people are saying this is cool just because they like the game.
Yeah, I mean, like, it gets, like, fucking Matrix level shit in here. We saw him back there. He repeated, like, the same reaction command by, like, 5 times, slashing through fucking buildings. He's gonna do more crazy shit in a bit. He's gotta, like, knock stuff into the fucking turbines to, like, blow them up. It's just, everything just goes completely fucking nuts, up to 12 at this point. And, you know, I could see the appeal in that hill. I mean, at the time, I was definitely like, oh, fuck, this is fucking great.
But yeah, I don't want you to think I'm mocking anyone here. I just like to point out these weird little nitpicks and flaws in logic that I see over time. This still is a great endgame. It's a great finale. Probably still Kingdom Hearts' best, because I will agree they should have put a giant thing in the endgame of 3 for Sora and Co. to fight. Like, I don't know, have Xehanort become a balloon or something.
You know, in that one fight, he gets, like, those Undertale lasers going on when you, like, refight, like, his memory or whatever. I mean, I guess I'm not sure how they would have done the mech. Well, you know what? You bring up a good point, because Xemnas has a mech, obviously. Ansem had a ship, which I'm gonna classify as a mech, but Xehanort doesn't really have a mech, and that's weird. It seems like the giant robot is kind of the thing we need to fight, you know, in Kingdom Hearts final bosses, so it's actually really weird he didn't have one.
Yeah, and, like, the pacing of Kingdom Hearts 2 is just better overall. Like, we have the mid-game climax with the Battle of 1,000 Heartless, attack on the Hollow Bastion, restoration of Radiant Garden, etc. 3 didn't really have that. I don't know what brought up this whole conversation, but I just felt it was best to get it out now while we're in the endgame.
Listen, look, I'll tell you this now. I really don't see me revisiting Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough in like 15 fucking years, alright? So we may as well just kind of get these critiques out of the way. But I mean, I agree, and for the longest time, I mean, I know after this there were all the different other side games, things like that, but this was the last main entry series for a really fucking long time, and the scope was so magnificent. You know, Kingdom Hearts 3 ran into the problem of, it was going to be like Duke Nukem Forever in the sense that whatever came out wasn't always going to match up what was in everybody's minds of what they anticipated for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's kind of the problem they ran into there.
Do you mind? I'm on the crapper over here.
I I know that's like his, like Xehanort's actual like Keyblade armor, but I remember at the time this showed up. I'm like, where in the actual fuck did he get this suit? Like, it don't explain it. We only really learn about it like way later on in like the other different games. Spar just whooped that man's ass, by the way, pretty good. Oh, good scream.
We haven't done the deck stab yet. You will earn that scream, my friend. But yeah, that's the armor he actually has in Dark Road as a student.
I need more rage.
Dark Road is like...
I need...
Ah, shit, I can't keep track. I don't know if it's the HTML game. I don't know if it's like the mobile game. Fuck.
There are many mobile games, but yes, this one is mobile. It tells of, you know, Xehanort in his younger days at the academy, and it's quite a depressing game, I'm not gonna lie.
It's good to know.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Well, hey, we're not even 10 minutes in and we beat the final boss. How about that?
Well, that's good. Those creds are going to be extra fucking long, I guess.
Gosh, you
Yay, that was great.
Thanks, Becky. Your help was really noticeable there.
Kyrie, you really contributed a lot to this, and I think it worked out pretty well.
Riku's like, I'm just going to take the Keyblade back.
I had given in
Just
to the
jumps off and
darkness.
starts surfing away on his
Riku.
Keyblade.
How am I gonna face everyone? Like this?
Oh, it's wacky.
Actually, you know what? Now he has to face Sora's mom, who, as a result of Riku, made Sora terminally late for dinner. Come on, that's going to be hard to explain.
Maybe they were just swallowed up by the darkness and Sora's
I
forgotten
live in a
them.
path.
They never got dinner, ever, at that point.
You don't belong in the Dark Realm anymore, Riku.
You don't get the funny toys and whatnot.
He got, like, still had some dark powers in Kingdom Hearts 3, or were they, like, reclassified at that point as, like, Lightem powers or something like that?
I have no clue. I would have to reread all of Jiminy's notes and whatnot.
Oh man, reading them the first time was hard enough.
Well, hey, they've put them in a smartphone, so I guess you could just have, like, text-to-speech now.
That's true. I mean, he went through all the trouble of arranging it as a wiki. I guess I should take a look.
And so, Goofy ran into the dark corridor, wrote the scriptwriter who thought maybe he should be getting a little bit extra money for this.
Yeah, just me sitting at the computer, and then Donald wandered into the portal to hell. I mean, this doesn't sound right, but they're paying me, so...
See? We meet again, like we promised.
Huh? You said we'd meet again.
Hey, this is my girl. Back
But when
off.
we did, we might not recognize each other.
Man, my ghost has a girlfriend. That's weird. Danny Phantom up in here, man.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I think I understand. I see myself the way you remember me.
They recently put out Nickelodeon
And
All-Stars
you see
Brawl
yourself
2, and
the
they
way
put, like,
I
fucking,
remember
listen, I don't know a ton about Danny Phantom, but I think, like, one of the girls in there was, like, she was the symbol of some weird-ass internet shit. I don't know.
Yeah, Emma McLean, I think you're talking about.
So,
Oh god, yeah. I'm gonna stay out of that, personally.
Yeah, I feel like she would have been
Anytime
censored if there was
Sora
ever a
and
Square
Kyrie
Enix and Nickelodeon crossover.
we'll be together every day. Right, Sora?
Yeah.
That's called marriage, you're right.
Yeah, okay, so we're locked into a relationship, so these two can be in a relationship. That's cool.
Are we polygamous now, or...?
Polygamous?
Listen, in my mind started to correct it to polygonal. I'm like, no, that is not how you pronounce that word.
That's why I got a little bit confused there, yeah. And we don't have to hold hands.
I'm gonna fuse with my tulpa now.
Huh? Don't worry. You're all still you.
Wonder what Riku's tulpa would have been like. I'm gonna call it a tulpa. I don't even...
I really wish you wouldn't. But you know what's so funny? There's another game kind of like this, story-wise. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The world that ends with you?
No, actually. It's an action game. I doubt you'll be able to guess it.
Oh god, Astral Chain? Shit, I don't know.
No.
I don't know, what is it?
It's DMC5, of course.
Oh fuck, you're right, shit. I've played DMC5, I have no excuse.
My dragon is rested and ready!
See, this would have been hilarious if this was just randomly the MCP, just kind of jacking this other thing and getting into like a mech dragon to fight these guys. Like Xemnas isn't even the final boss, it's just the MCP for some fucking reason.
I like how the throne is on the back of the dragon's head, so Xemnas can't really see where he's going.
Yeah, this Blue Eyes motherfucker looks like he's pretty hard to drive.
Oh, what look?
Oh, that's convenient. Did they always have those?
It's here now.
Like, this is the only time I think we've seen this unit, so at one point, I guess when they got this castle or whatever, they either built this, or they had a bunch of these, and then they only had this one. I don't know, maybe Demix was having a bad day and he had to drive one point, it's embarrassing, I'm not sure.
Well, you know, it always goes back to Demix with these punishments.
Now this was the part that tripped me up a little bit. It turns into a fucking shmup, and you don't quite have access to healing items at this point, so you gotta be careful and make sure you don't take too much damage.
Yeah, you have to absorb shots with the shield, and then you can fire them back and whatnot.
It's a little weird, because this is like literally the first time you're doing this. I mean, they do give you some leeway. The Mega Laser thing is a good, you know, does a huge lot of damage. It's not hard. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, it's difficult. Just this disco laser right here. That's the one that always tripped me up and kind of made me a little concerned.
Yeah, and you can, like, knock the enemies back and they do damage and whatnot. Really should have been summoning these in the first place. Now, when I said the KH3 finale could have benefited from, like, a big monster segment, I don't necessarily mean this, because this is a bit different from a segment that's coming up. But at the same time, you know, Master Xehanort being like, ha, it's time to play Toho, bitches, would have been pretty funny.
This dude is riding on the back of his fucking Yu-Gi-Oh monster. I mean, I guess I'm not sure what kind of mech Xehanort would have used, like I said. I mean, the scope for this is really cool, you know, for the PS2, so you'd have to do something that really, really kind of matches or surpasses this. I'm gonna guess that the big load blowing, as it were, for Kingdom Hearts 3 in terms of like sheer spectacle was probably the 10,000 Heartless fight, which was pretty cool, but it's not the same as a giant robot, you know?
No, not at all. And you're absolutely right, by the way. This is the Blue Eyes White Shining Dragon. I remember being in the movie theater and seeing Kyber unleash that fucker.
Oh god, man, the only time I watched that movie, I watched a fucking, now don't arrest me now, because this was like 10-15 years ago, but I fucking downloaded a cam rip off of LimeWire. That's how I saw it, and you know, back then, that shit was always dicey, because you were never quite sure what the fuck you were downloading over that service, man.
Wait a minute, this is a Linkin Park MP3, oh no!
No, this isn't Linkin Park at all, man. No, I mean, this could be Shining Dragon. Blue Eyes has like 15 million different alternate versions now, because they really want to make it an archetype, but it doesn't always quite gel, you know?
He got the missiles, they're easy to dodge.
Is this fucker not dead yet? Okay, well, one wing is gone, because he was like exploding, and now I remembered, yeah, you have to take down both wings, because a dragon can't fly without them, as you know.
Well, he's kind of like a Western dragon and an Eastern dragon, so realistically, if we take out his wings, he shouldn't need them to fly.
He also has a giant ass, which I don't know what kind of dragon has giant asses. I guess an internet dragon.
I don't know, maybe there was one in Dragon Tales. That's a city down there, the world that never was.
I guess it's supposed to be a city, yeah.
Yes, it's just a flat JPEG, really.
Looks like we had more attack points. I think it doinks him in a little bit, I'm trying to remember. It literally has been a hot minute since I've seen the climax of this game, guys, so...
Ah, well, you'll get to experience something new in a second.
Oh, really? Is this something new for Final Mix?
Indeed it is. They felt like this whole thing needed a little bit more context. Now you can see the world that never was a little bit better.
Let me see how it connected here. Yeah, it's a little strange.
Not yet, not yet. Black hole.
Uh-huh, Black Hole Sun. Moe's bar in the background, flying back in there.
Hey, Riku? Yeah? I wanted to thank Nominate, but...
Is now the time for this?
Feels like the perfect time, Sora.
Not until everything was back to the way
I like how I subconsciously give Riku a heroic voice.
Don't worry.
We'll make that happen. Once this is over, you can thank her all you want.
Yeah.
Let's stab his dick.
I would advise against stabbing my dick, lest I stab yours right back.
Don't make me get up now, because they didn't give me animations for that.
You do not want to see me get out of this chair.
It's kind of strange that you do fight him sitting on a chair, I guess because they had to do the whole dragon model. You know, and the PS2 is probably being pushed as it is. They probably couldn't justify him getting out of the chair to actually attack you, so...
Yeah, very much. I think he came back as like an optional boss in Birth by Sleep, like No Heart.
Obviously there he didn't have his, you know, his dragon mode, and you actually fought him standing on 2 feet, so I remember that.
Go, bullshit anime powers! Fuck!
Now, this is pretty fucking insane. Like, again, you know, it's this series gets pretty stupid sometimes, but I can see why people like I said, fuck, I was a teenager too. You know, I totally got into this fight because it is absolutely maddening in terms of PS2 scope at the time.
Yeah, you can tell Helldragon still has some appreciation for the series when it takes him so long to get a single sentence out about how cool something is.
Admittedly, it's hard for me to acknowledge some of the things I do like about Kingdom Hearts at times, very rare as that may be.
Now, the perspective of this whole place is crazy, and a couple of things to address here. In the original, I don't think I used glide all that much, which really would have helped. And number 2, you can actually land here.
It was strange because I thought I was, like, floating, but you had... I didn't know about the glide, so yeah, I just kind of kept doing the spin jump towards him, like, man, this is taking a while to get over to him again.
Alas, sometimes we don't pay attention to the options we have.
I think they cut out, like, because when you did the damage to him, he goes, oh, and then he goes, embrace, you know, he wasn't, alright, dude, I'm talking,
come
on.
on.
It's so rude.
Alright, we have taken out all the dragon forms, all the armor forms, and now he is Zebraman.
From the realm of
Yes,
light.
now he is the famous Zebra Man, again in this Persona-ass looking realm.
Not yet. If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings must be the same.
Except not.
That's cope if I ever heard it.
Eternal.
I'm not owned.
Right.
Oh, I'm shrinking into a banana.
Nothing probably goes on forever, too. But guess what, Xemnas?
That doesn't mean you're eternal.
Oh, got me even.
No more eternal than that radiance of yours.
Not a bad one-liner. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to kill you now.
Anger and hate are supreme.
That's his hardest fucking line in the whole series, by the way. Anger and hate are supreme. That's just cool, you know, and then it actually becomes... I really do like this fight. Okay, I will gush a little bit. This fight's pretty fucking hype. Alright, it's actually... You know, it's this cool... It's that 2-on-1 kind of dramatic battle shit that I love to see in fucking games where you're fighting like a dude of like equal stature and you're with your like your best bro, but he's like so powerful so you have to like juke back and forth and all that shit, and there's a lot of cool moments in this fight.
I agree. The final bosses for the mainline Kingdom Hearts games only got better as they went along. Personally, I enjoy Freeze a lot more because that's Sora, Dawn, and Goofy, so you have the classic trio against Master Xehanort. This one, admittedly, is flashier, and I think there's a little bit more going on, whereas Freeze is more of a straight fight. But I think I enjoy, rather, the straight fight more than all this stuff that you have to take account for, because Lord knows my reaction time has never been super great.
The thing about this fight is, like you said, it's very flashy, but you have to block a ton. And I wasn't very good at blocking back then, so I kept taking a lot of shots off of the lasers. It's a little passive, and some of the moves I'm still quite not sure how to get around reliably without my coveted dodge roll, but that was a long time ago, so...
Nope.
I do like how they just gave him, like, besides the lightsabers, he just has Star Wars blaster effects, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. We're essentially fighting Darth Vader at this point. Oh, he got us!
Well, he's more like the Emperor, sort of, you know, with the lightning and all that shit.
So now we get to play as Riku for a little bit, foreshadowing Dream Drop Distance a tad. He doesn't play great, but don't worry, we'll only be playing as him for a little bit.
Whenever I did this in the past, you know, I would go forward, like, I would just walk a few inches, shoot, and then walk a few inches, but every time I hit Zenmus with it, he'd be like, ooh, 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 and then he'd teleport, and then just do it again. See, now the co-op attacks are always the best shit, though.
Now let's see if Spark can actually skip the final phase, you know, the 1,000 lasers.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know you could do that. Well, no, I tell a lie. I have seen that before, where they just do such a ton of damage they're actually able to skip it, but it looks like not in this point.
Well, that's good, because I feel like the playthrough would be lesser without it.
That's true. I mean, again, this is a really cool moment right here. Like, I've seen playthroughs where they just kind of like sort of take it up the butt while Riku's doing all the blocking instead. So, I mean, that was like a speed run, though.
If either character dies, I believe, you lose here. So, just put your controller down, get your middle finger and your index finger, and just mash X and triangle at the same time.
So obviously, you know, it's just the main way to close the fight. You still have to hit Zenmus with a combo when you're done, which is just weird, but it's just a cool way to end things off. I'm sorry, this is just... Gotta let this play out. It's just too good.
I'm savoring it too, mate.
Dual wield action!
Dude, the fucking choreography here.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good, and he just beats the shit out of him.
See ya!
Oh, it's time for your favorite moment.
My back is broken.
Gonna break your ass in a minute.
Friendship beam!
Special bro cannon, I think we called it. Oh no, that really fucking hurt. But I think I could take one more combo. Nope, now I'm dead.
It was precisely one. How do I know these things? Wait a minute. I've got the perfect comeback. Ah, fuck, I'll see you in the next game.
You guys are boogers.
We did it!
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
No, they're just happy because you killed their boss.
Yeah, now we can finally form that union.
Union of kicking your ass.
Union X, if you will.
And those dreams died really quickly.
Yeah, it was Union Cross anyway.
I can't.
Don't say another word. It's not over. It's just not.
Do you see a door out of here, Sora?
Well, I mean, doors have popped up mysteriously before. We saw one in the last part.
Yeah, true. We saw one at the end of the previous game as well.
Look where we are.
Aw, come on, Riku.
How do I get a
been
Persona
hanging out in
room like
darkness too
this?
long.
I kind of want one.
There's probably a number of ancient unknowable rites that you'd probably be best staying away from.
Sora?
That's true. Or I just find the right kind of TV with the right kind of midnight channel, huh? I've never played Persona, by the way. I just like to make fun of it.
I know.
Oh, I know you're full of shit, Helldragon. I know that. I know that.
It goes without saying these days, dear boy.
Are you mad?
No. I kinda always thought you were better at everything, too.
Better hair. It is nice hair.
Riku, look. What's that light?
Look over there. Is that the script?
Well, I guess the script says we get to escape now, so let's do it.
It's not CGI time. Not quite yet.
End of the road.
Yep.
This is the same beach where Ansem the Wise would end up, and Aqua would eventually end up.
Yes, this is a very important beach, I hear. This Aqua boss fight here was pretty cool, by the way.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I still think they could have did that angle a little better, but the fight was good.
Mickey, you're too late.
Maybe the darkness has gotten to me, too.
No, you're still a shining radiance in our world. Oh my god, he's dead.
Well, I mean, they just kind of got through a hellacious boss fight. I'm not surprised he's all beat up and tired.
Sora, did you manage to count the number of phases back there? Not really.
If this is what the world really is...
I think my bruises have bruises.
Just this? then maybe I should fade back into darkness.
Jeez, calm down. You're fine.
Kids, could you light up a little bit?
If the world is made of light and darkness, we'll be the darkness.
No, my card says light, very clearly.
Yeah. The other side. The realm of light is safe now.
This is a really weird
Irony, the
Minecraft
king,
map
and
we
the
started
others are
on,
there.
but I think we can make it work.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, so let's get to building a fort. We know the creepers will be along
Sora.
shortly.
Could you help me? I want to get down to the water.
I'm not going to drown you, Riku. Stop bringing this up.
And if everybody's gonna come to this beach, they really need some chairs, though.
We'll drown together. Hey, hey, hey. Watch the hand.
I'm watching you, PG game.
At least the waves sound the same.
Just slowly puts Riku's head under the water.
What I said back there.
There aren't any girls in darkness, you noticed, right?
Well, there's one, but she won't be around for a while yet.
To tell you the truth, Sora, I was jealous of you.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
Before.
I had a feeling. Just slight.
I wished I could live life the way you do. Just following my heart.
Yeah, well, I've got my share of problems too.
That Donald.
Yeah, oh boy. And don't forget there's like a guy living inside me. You only have to live with the darkness.
Well,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, having
is
an
one
inner
advantage
roommate's
to
kind of
being me.
awkward.
something you can never imitate.
Oh?
Really? What's that?
Having you for a friend.
Oh.
Then
I was
guess
expecting something cuter than
I'm
that.
okay
The
with
audience
that.
claps go on for several years.
I've got something you could never imitate too.
Goofy. He's teasing me with CGI.
The cutscenes fade out and they fade back in and they fade out and they fade back in again. Listen, at least the motherfuckers aren't walking down the stairs, alright?
Oh.
Ew, water wet. Hey, it's like that one song. Gosh, I hope you know the song I'm talking about, actually.
A message in a ball.
Yes, thank you. Okay, just making sure.
You only have so many songs that you've brought up over the course of our friendship. It had to be one of them.
I am pretty, uncultured like
Sora?
that.
I think it's for you.
My college application got rejected.
Oh, this is the worst time.
We pray for our sorrows to end.
I think they got a little bit more polygons than I'm comfortable with, Tom.
Blend.
They always look a little bit strange in CGI compared to the in-game models. The gap, the distance between the two lessened with Kingdom Hearts 3, but I think they've yet to perfect it.
Or maybe it's already
Distressing HD selfie.
begun. There are many worlds, but they share the same sky.
There's many worlds, and you get more every day the more properties Disney buys.
Oh, yes.
I really don't look forward to the Star Wars world, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're not going to be on that playthrough unless you come back and I pay you for it.
This is true, so I guess I don't have to suffer after all.
We'll go together.
That's what Zemnis said. Are you Zemnis? No.
Just walk into the blinding light, I'm sure that won't be a problem.
It'd be really depressing if they just cut back to them dead on the beach, like they just imagined the door. Oh, now I just made myself sad.
Oh wow, more water.
It's everywhere, get used to it.
We're going to Dalit Island from Final Fantasy VIII.
Or, you know, one of the places from Final Fantasy X that I can't name right now. Ah!
You ever just casually just hurtling towards the earth, fucking burning up in the atmosphere?
There we go. We're home.
Now we killed a few fish on the way down here, but...
Look at Sora's hair. It's instantly dry again.
Oh yeah. Well, it's that anime privilege, you know?
This is a really sweet ending. You know, they're finally home. 1 and 2 make for, well, along with Chain of Memories in the middle, make for a great trilogy. You honestly don't even need to play 3 unless you care about these characters and want to see where they go.
I mean, you may as well play 3 at this rate, but again, because this was the last mainline game we got for such a long time, this is a good ending to just kind of wrap things up on for the time being, until they eventually remembered, oh yeah, that Xehanort shit we gotta take care of, let's do that, you know, so. It's very peak 2000s though, this energy I'm getting off of this video right now. The song, it's all coming back to me, you know?
Yeah, the human characters next to CGI Doll and Goofy.
I kept your stanky ass cardboard this whole time.
Surprise, I'm 2 guys now. Yeah, well, I'm 2 girls now.
So much homework to catch up on.
We're back.
That fucking gets me every time. We're gonna be back after the credits, guys, so enjoy it.
And you and I, there's a new land. A sanctuary, my sanctuary, yeah, where fears and lies melt away. What's left of me? What's left of me? You show me how to see that nothing is whole and nothing is broken. And you and I, there's a new land. A sanctuary, my sanctuary, yeah, where fears and lies melt away.
And we are back. Ooh, those were some long credits. So nice they had to do them twice.
Yeah, just a very nice break for me and time where we sat here and we contemplated our lives just a little bit harder now.
And we had to ponder, who the fuck is Pete the studio mascot? Is it an animal? Is it a guy?
We're not telling anyone, and neither should you.
Nope. Nothing will.
Everything's good now. There's no need for any more Kingdom Hearts games. All the evil has been battered away. As far as they know, there's no concept of Master Xehanort returning because you took out his Heartless and then his Nobody.
You know, let's take a break for like 11 years. How long was it between Cage 2 and 3? It was quite a while.
It was a fair while. At least 10 years.
God.
This.
I'm surprised they didn't do like the made you look kind of thing where he flicks his finger up in Sora's nose.
Yeah. Say, Sora, you want to share a power poo? Like, get in there before you and Kairi? Oh, never mind, here she is.
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Hey, what's up?
This thing that's gonna take 10 years to resolve.
Oh, no!
Talk about a huge blue balling where we had to wait all this fucking time to see what the fuck they wrote in there, you know?
I like how Kari's a little bit worried. She's like, oh my god, he just got back. Can I have a boyfriend, please?
No. You'll be waiting for him and you'll like it.
Fair enough. And then he'll just, like, disappear into the world of death, so good job, I guess. I'm pretty sure that letter is the one that Mickey was writing and recoded, by the way.
Ah, gotcha.
And now, secrets.
Ah. Gosh, I wonder what this could be talking about.
Is it Kingdom Hearts 3? It could only be Kingdom Hearts 3.
Absolutely. It's definitely not something else. It's unrelated.
To this day, I have no idea what Xemnas' dragon is meant to represent, because it sure as shit doesn't mean anything in the context of Birth by Sleep.
I mean, I gotta say, though, I mean, the Keyblade armor stuff was kind of cool. I still, you know, you obviously fight, you know, Terra's armor mode as, like, a secret boss. Rage Awakening, you guys will probably listen to that later. It's still a fucking tight-ass tune. Like, that shit is hype right there.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes it's better to not know, I feel.
God, all this texture work, especially on the capes and whatnot, only for Birth by Sleep to be a PSP game and getting rid of said capes.
This game is why I bought a PSP. Well, one, it was for the playthrough, of course, but I mean, they were doing the whole little package deal, and you could get the console and the game for it. I still need to offload that, but I need to make sure everything is complete. I don't think I have the charger. I still need to look.
I still like Birth by Sleep quite a bit. Oh, there's more.
Ah.
Because what we saw was the secret ending for the original Kingdom Hearts 2. And this is where we see Master Xehanort for the first time.
The man with 3 different voice actors.
Hello, I'm 2 guys. Nope, just kidding, just 1.
This will be a productive fight.
It shall. Haha!
Nope.
You like that because your name is Terra and I hit you with land. Irony!
I'm taller than everyone again, finally.
It's a good job Mel doesn't conduct electricity. Ah, fuck.
I'll let Batman take care of this.
Twiddly! God, still love this music. It's especially good to play in the Melody of Memory.
Wow, this trailer's insane. I wonder if they're going to reveal Sora for Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Oh God. Why would you? He got there eventually, but Jesus, the wait was harrowing.
You know, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Maybe I'm not, you know, I don't agree with Sora as a choice that much, but I forever respect Sakurai for going the distance for getting Sora in it, because it was hard as fuck, and Square Enix does not like negotiating with Disney. So, absolutely huge kudos to Sakurai getting it done.
Because, you know, he watches every HFC upload. Like, he's kicking his feet, waiting for that thing to pop up in his sub feed. So, he's listening, he's taking it in.
I mean, listen, I said bring in Doom Guy. He did what he could, guys, but the game's a mature rating, you know? So...
Oh my god, I can't believe they got that out of the way with the B-Fire very first thing. That just says to me, like, they want Doom Guy in. It was just not possible at the time.
I think it was true with all the mature ratings. It would have just jumped the rating of the game up, and that's why they didn't mention the franchises by name. So I get it. I mean, I do. And the Doom Guy costume actually looks really good for a Mii Gunner. He looks just like the tiny fucking action figures you can get in the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for what I had to work with, it's not bad. And now that Super Mario RPG got remade, maybe we'll get a good fucking Geno eventually.
Oh, I think it's happening.
Now they can. You know, now Geno's in the spotlight again. He froze up with anxiety. That was how you do the joke, right?
Haha, ooh, ah, sheesh, ah. There goes my penis. I got you.
I didn't catch your penis, though, sorry. My penis. Need it.
Ah, I'm still moving. Darn it, should have froze him harder. Anyway, here's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that thing we're all fighting over. You know that, right?
This track is Fate of the Unknown, by the way.
I can't wait to play it, guys!
Oh. Jesus Christ. Still gets me. Maybe not as much as it did back in the day, but it still gets me. So yeah, folks, that was Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Tons of great quality of life improvements, tons of just great fun additions added to the game. It's an all-time classic. If you haven't, played it yet, pick up the collections. It's right there. And then go play Kingdom Hearts 3 and try not to bitch about it not being as good. I'm just saying. I've been EdTom64.
And I've been THD.
Thank you for coming on to celebrate the 50th anniversary, mate. We'll see you all next time for another playthrough. Bye-bye.